Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Wealth Building mini class. I'm Millen Livis, financial independence mentor and creator of the Millionaire Method, a holistic system for achieving lasting wealth and financial independence. So the topic for today's mini class is 8 guidelines for achieving any goal. I believe that we live in a universe of patterns, and success has patterns as well. I happen to follow some successful people and observe patterns in my own successes, and I came up with these 8 guidelines that I'm going to share with you today. Well, does it mean that there are not more guidelines out there for achieving success and achieving your goals? Absolutely, there are more of them, and I invite you to share yours from your observations, from your experience. But today, let me share with you what I think is important for you to achieve any goal in life. So the first guideline is, could be obvious, is knowing what you want. Knowing what you want to achieve. And like I said, it may be obvious, and yet many people not clear about what do they really want to achieve in life. They kind of drift through life without being very clear, conscious about the ultimate goal or goals that they want to achieve in life. That could be personal goals, could be financial goals, could be health-related goals. So be very clear, what is it that you really want? So you're willing to take action and put efforts and time to achieve this. All right, very important. The next guideline is know your why. Know why you want this. Because sometimes we just say, well, I want that, but you're not really inspired by your why. Because in life, we all go through challenging situations, through obstacles, and this big why will help you to go through these difficult times in life. You will be tested. We all have our own tests in life. And this big why, being connected to your big why, will help you to go through these challenging times with less drama and more ease. The next guideline is, and it's related to the big why, is you've got to set your intentions. You've got to set your intentions. When you set your intentions, it's like committing to achieving certain things in life. And you may have inner intentions and outer intentions. For example, outer intention could be, I want to make this amount of money by this time, or I want to have this amount of money on my account, or whatever practical goal you may have, right? Physical goal. And then at the same time, the inner intention that connected to this outer intention would be that I want to feel more choices. I want to feel more free in life. I want to have more choices in life, more freedom of choices, and more freedom of money, and more freedom of time, things like that. So that would be inner intention. I believe that intentions are very important, and intention is like creating energetic signature that you send into the universe, very clear and loud. Okay, so again, guideline number 3, stating the intentions. Guideline number 4 is I invite you to create an action plan, because I believe that we receive when we act. So taking action or acting on your desires is the process of receiving. And your action plan doesn't have to be very rigid. Obviously, it will change as your life situations change, as you grow and expand, and your understanding and knowledge will change. But it's a good idea to map your milestones. Right, so to map your milestones and attach tasks to these milestones. That's what I mean when I say create an action plan. So the guideline number 5 is upgrade your skills. You upgrade your outer skills. When I say upgrade your outer skills, what I'm referring to is your specific knowledge or specific tools that you need to achieve your goal. For example, if you want to grow your wealth by using real estate investing, then you will probably need to have a training in investing in real estate. If you want to grow your wealth by investing in the stock market, you definitely need to have a training about investing in the stock market. You don't want to jump into doing something without having this solid background, solid knowledge that you will be able to use when you do something. All right, so that's upgrading your external skills. And guideline number 6 is upgrading your inner knowledge, inner awareness, or I call it inner skills. It could be your attitude, it could be your philosophy, it could be your sense of commitment or discipline. So growing as a person, expanding your awareness, that's what I mean when I say in this guideline number 6 that it's upgrading your inner skills. Okay, could be personal growth, it could be like I said, awareness about things that you really want to experience in life. Okay, so that's guideline number 6. Guideline number 7 is you've got to take massive action, because it's okay to take baby steps at the beginning, but there is some point in your journey to your desired destination when you've got to take massive action, because massive action creates momentum. Just like a plane, when it needs to take off from the ground, it needs the plane needs to achieve a certain speed, right, to take off, among other things that are required for the plane to take off. So you've got to achieve a certain speed, a certain amount of action that you've got to take in order to take off and create this momentum in your life as well. So that's guideline number 7, take massive action. And guideline number 8, allow things to happen versus pushing and forcing things to happen. This guideline is very important because we, especially women, often so passionate about achieving the goal that we don't realize that we experience mostly, we spend more time and experience more of a masculine energy, forcing and pushing versus allowing. So it's a very fine balance, and allowing is important because it helps you to experience non-attachment, which is super essential for experiencing your desires with ease, for being able to ease your way to success versus pushing and forcing. So that's the guideline number 8, allow things to happen on divine time. And so these are my 8 guidelines for achieving any goal. And I want to, my final overarching final words that kind of overarch all of these guidelines would be that you've got to get going when going gets tough. Don't give up, because that's the only way to fail, when you give up just because it's challenging, not because you don't want to. So there's a big difference to stop going in a certain direction because you decide that it's not really what you want, versus you really want it, but it's so difficult that you just want to give up. So that's not the valid reason for you to give up. And the final overarching guideline, so to speak, is to be in a continuous state of appreciation. appreciation for what you are, appreciation for what you have, and appreciation for what you can give. And that's all for today's mini class, 8 guidelines for achieving any goal. I would love to hear from you. Please let me know if you have any suggestions, any new guidelines that work for you. I would love to hear from you. And finally, I want to mention that we're going to have a collective meditation experience in my group, Wealth Building for Powerful Women. And I would love to invite you to join us. It's going to be an amazing experience. In the past, when I offered this 40-day collective meditation experience, many women had like unexpected windfalls of money, and opportunities were showing up out of nowhere. So I hope you will consider joining us. Your investment is 15 to 20 minutes of your time every day over 40 days. And if you're interested, you will get the guidelines and inspirations and specific mantras that I will share with you in my Facebook group called Wealth Building for Powerful Women. Again, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you taking time to watch this mini class, and I will see you next time. Until then, to your health, wealth, and freedom.